Hello. Hello. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Just give me a minute. All right. Let's begin. I think my audio is clear. Please tell me in the live chat if everything is fine, and I'll just check on my end also. All right. So, hey everyone, and welcome back to Geeks for Geeks. So, guys, in this video, we are going to start with a very fresh machine learning project. So, it's a machine learning project, by the way, not a deep learning project. It's a machine learning project. And what tech stack we are going to use in this project, let's discuss that. So, in your screens, you can see that we have a very okayish UI, right? It will work. All right. So this UI, this design, this website is basically in React.js, and our backend would be running in FastAPI, and our machine learning model would be trained in Python. Okay, so for this we are going to use our cricket dataset, which we would download from Kaggle. So this is it. This is pretty much about the stack. So if you are someone who is interested in joining a React.js frontend with a fast API backend and a machine learning model of yours, you are at the very right place, because we are going to do this today, right? So if you are someone who does not know much about machine learning, I would say please learn that, because that's important. I'm not going to discuss concepts like why we use this, why we use this is like basic. You might know about all the machine learning concepts. Our main goal is to join everything. I know how to train a model. I know basic HTML, CSS, or React.js. I know basic fast API. If you don't know basic fast API in HTML, CSS, that's fine. But yeah, main goal, you must at least know how to train a machine learning model. We're going to follow the exact steps, but no, I'm not going to explain you each and every basic layman terms. Okay, so you can just use chat GPT, or you can learn about machine learning properly to know about these terms, because if I go to explanation in depth, this session would be for 4 or 5 hours, and we have to finish it in 1 or 1.5 hours. Okay, and one more thing, guys. After we end this session, the live session, the recording would be available, right? And also, guys, I'm going to provide you the complete source code. It would be uploaded in my GitHub account, so I'll share you the repository link once we end the session. All right, and before we finally start, you can just check out the description. Some links are available here. You can check out all the important links, and we have lots of links. Like if you want to contact us, we have Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn handles. You can contact us, and you can actually explore premium live and online courses via the link provided in the description. Okay, so enough of talks. Now let's roll. Okay, so here you can see that this is a React.js front end. All right, so our main goal is what? Our main goal is to train a model, to which we are going to provide these details. Okay, suppose our model is trained now, and we are going to provide some details like batting country, bowling country, and the place or city where the match is being played. Okay, because the weather matters. So generally, the city would be dependent. Okay, so if it's like India plays well in India, some in some other country, in India might not play well. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, that's why city is important. Okay, and our data set is also loaded with these things. So yeah, set is really useful to determine whether you're gonna score really good at this place or not. Okay, so city is important. Then the current score, and how many overs are done, and how many wickets have we lost. If suppose we have lost 9 wickets, okay, suppose we have lost 9 wickets, suppose 8 wickets, okay, and it's 25th over, current score is 250, and runs scored in last 5 overs is suppose 35, suppose. Okay, let's predict the score. Right now, I think I've turned off the model, but accordingly, it would predict the score. Let me just refresh, and let me just check if my model is running or not. So, yes. Okay, so suppose this is a match, and suppose the current score is 250. Overs done is 25, and let's pick a lesser score, 120. Overs done are 25, wickets lost, so suppose we have lost 8 wickets, and runs scored in last okay, so let's say 32 runs. All right, so if I click on predict, you can see that the final score would be 250 max. Okay, so maximum you can score 25. Like right now we're in the 25th over. Maximum you can score is around 250. Obviously, large people are generally not that good players, but according to the place situation and according to the previous historical data of this specific city and India versus Pakistan, and also the remaining overs, the score is predicted. Okay, and obviously the model is not 100% correct. Okay, we have trained the model to an efficiency of 60% around, but yeah, definitely a good model is above 90%. So for that we need more data set, and also more training time. Definitely we can do that with more data sets, but right now I have picked the data set and trained it with very less time, so that I can take a session for you all guys. Okay, so let's continue. So this is it. These are the details which we are going to provide to our model, and model is going to predict the score for us. This is the main agenda. Okay, so first guys, we are going to focus on our model. Then guys, we're going to focus on our backend. Okay, then guys, we're going to focus on our front end. Okay, so this session would be divided in 3 parts: model, backend, and front end. Right? Done. Okay, so let's do it. So let me just close this, and let me just jump to the main agenda. Okay, so here guys, I'm gonna create a new folder, very fresh folder, and I'm gonna call it as quick score. Okay, easy. So quick score. And guys, this quick score would contain two major things: front end and back end. Back end would contain our model and back end. Okay, so let me just say back end. All right, backend, and then guys, we're gonna have another folder named as frontend. All right, so for now, let's focus on this backend folder. So backend folder will be containing two things. First thing is our model training part. Second thing is a backend, where we are gonna create APIs which connect the frontend and our model together. Okay, so let's do it now. Hi everyone. Hi Saurabh. Good evening, Gautam. Yeah, thanks for joining. And definitely, you can share this with your friends who are kind of trying to build a college project or something like that, because you can assume that, yeah, this would be a really good major project which you can use in your colleges. Okay, so check this out completely. Okay, just if even if you don't know anything, just watch the tutorial completely, so that you at least know, okay, that's how things work. Okay, it would give you an interest to learn machine learning or web development also, right? So yeah, in the backend part, we are gonna create things step by step. Okay, step by step, we're gonna create multiple feature extraction files. First of all, let's talk about the database. Very important thing is the database. Let's talk about that. So database is very simple. If you just search for cricket score database, and you would get lots of data for it. Like cricket is something, there are infinite amounts of data for it, because every day some match is played, every year lots of matches are played, and lots of popular countries like India, Pakistan, like Australia, different countries actually participate in it. Okay, so we have lots of data here. Okay, so we have cricket data, then we have cricket data set. Like I actually picked this one, I guess. So let me just check. Yeah, we actually picked this data set, right? You pick this data set, and it's by this author Trishan, so shout out to this guy. And you can actually get the whole data set. Here we have complete details. Okay, complete details you can check out. Now I'm gonna go to 9 files, and here we have CSV file also. You can check out this one. Or if I check out, just a minute, let me just confirm. Okay, then we're gonna continue. Okay, I found the exact data set which I actually used. So guys, this is the exact data set which I actually used. So you can just search about this retro sheet for cricket. Kind of it's like a Excel sheet filled with who is batting, who is bowling, current score, things like that. Okay, so yeah, you gotta go here, and here in the data explorer, we have different types of formats. We have CPL, we have IPL, we have 20s, we have T20s, we have ODI. So since right now we have a match between India, okay, so we are having ICC ODIs, right? So we are gonna maybe download this one, right? So if I just go here, you can see it has all YAML files. So we are going to convert this to a readable format. We're going to do that. So let me just download this one. Okay, so if I download this one, it's going to be downloaded. And let me just click here. And I'm not sure why it's not completely downloading. Let me just click again. Um, let's try again. So if I click on ODIs, okay, and if I click on download, it's not downloading just ODI. So let's download the whole. Okay, so it's just 166 MB, so there isn't any issue. Okay, so let me just bring that downloaded archive. So guys, the I have already downloaded the data set. So here you can see this is the data set which I have downloaded. I have pasted it in my backend folder. Okay, so I'm gonna just extract it. So I'll just extract it, and again it's gonna take some time. So instead of waiting this much, I have final extracted file. So let me just bring that. All right, just a second. So I just delete everything from here, and I have the final extracted file which you already downloaded. Okay, so again it's gonna take a few seconds, so let's wait for it. Okay, so till then what we're gonna do is we are gonna open this with VS Code. Okay, our backend folder with VS Code. Let's do it. And yeah, you can see it's coming here, and it has all the YML files. So it's gonna take some minutes. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Let's wait for it. Till then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a Python file. Okay, we're gonna create a Python file here, and let's name that file as feature extraction. Feature extraction. Okay, feature extraction dot py. Okay, feature extraction dot py. Okay, so this is the file. Actually, let me just do one thing. I'm just gonna cut it and I'll just add it to my model folder. Okay, so that there is no confusion. Okay, so yeah, this is the feature extraction file, and here let's wait for this to be completed. Then we're gonna call the file. Okay, we're gonna call the file. Till then, guys, what we can do is we can make a few imports which I'm gonna directly use so that time is not wasted. So we're gonna use NumPy, Pandas, YML extractor, and then OS for file management, and then TQDM for getting the percentages, and Pickle for saving file frequently. Okay, so that it's a huge data set, so we have to save things frequently so that we don't need to start things from scratch every time. That's why we need Pickle. Okay, so make sure you have installed everything. If you haven't installed everything, just type pip install or just create a requirements file. You can do that on your own, right? So yeah, these things are required, and you can use it directly. Use a Jupyter notebook also. That's also fine. You can do the same thing in Google Colab. That's also fine. But in my case, I feel like VS Code works for me, so I'm using VS Code. But it's no compulsion. You have to use VS Code. You can use any notebook also, like Jupyter Notebook or Google Colab. That's totally up to you. Okay, so yeah, I use VS Code a lot, so that's why I'm gonna stick to it. Okay, so I think that now the copy part is complete, and here you can see all the formats are here, out of which the main one is ODI. So I'm just gonna cut it, Control X, and I'm gonna paste it inside models. Okay, and I don't need this archives now, so I'll just delete it. Okay, it's gonna take a few seconds, and you can see that's deleted. Okay, so this is my data set, so I'm just gonna call it data. Okay, I'll just call it data. So this is my data set. It contains ODI results. Okay, like everything, at which wall who is scoring, at which wall who got out, something like that. Okay, so this is it. Now we have feature extraction file. Okay, so here in this file we are gonna simply call what, we're gonna call our data directory. Okay, and we're gonna just extract all things and extract all file names here, add all file names here. Okay, so like if you want to print it, let me just print it for you. So I'm just printing first 5 file names. Okay, so it's gonna say that system cannot find path data. Okay, so it's not able to find the path data, maybe because I am here. So I need to go inside models folder. Okay, so open an integrated terminal, and now guys, I'm gonna run this, and you can see that yeah, you got this. Okay, so it's like the backend folder does not know where data is. Okay, so yeah, it's running according to the model folder. Okay, make sure you're doing that, make sure about the paths. Okay, don't get confused. If I'm running it for the backend folder, then I need to just say dot slash model slash data. Okay, I have to write it like that. But I am inside model and I am inside feature file, so I have to look for data, so I would just look in the same folder, that is models. Okay, so now we have the file names. Till now everything is clear, data is loaded, easy. Now we are going to just say that like we are going to read everything. Okay, we are going to read everything. Like it's like I'm gonna read everything and I'm gonna skip the empty data. Okay, I'm gonna read everything and I'm gonna skip empty data. Okay, so it's a for loop which is gonna read everything, convert the file YML format to a readable format. You can see it's converting it to a JSON format. Okay, so that we can read it. Okay, then after that we are gonna just save it. Okay, we are gonna just save it. Okay, so we basically got all the data frames. You can see we have got all the data frames, all the readable formats, right? And we are just saving it to final df variable, and I'm just making a copy of final df out of here. Okay, that's it. So it's gonna take a few minutes maybe to actually run this part, so that's why I'm not running right now. But yeah, it's gonna take a few minutes. Okay, so now guys, I am gonna drop extra columns. Okay, so in my code there are some extra columns like metadata version and so on. Let me just run this for you if you are feeling like I'm not running it. Okay, let me just, okay, I did one mistake. I don't need to run it like this. Yes, I can run it here. All right, so you can see that I'm inside models folder, and you can see it's gonna take some time. You can see that around 10 minutes are needed, 10-12 minutes are needed. So if instead of wasting the time, I have the final things. But yeah, this would work. Okay, this would finally contain kind of an Excel sheet, okay, which contains data, okay, which contains data, okay, something like that. Okay, now we are just removing these columns from my Excel sheet. Okay, I'm removing these columns from my Excel sheet because I don't need them. So why to just increase the load? Okay, then from that, I'm just gonna say that in my Excel sheet, I have a genders column. Okay, so I'm just getting my genders column. Okay, and you actually don't need this. Okay, I'm just saying that keep only males. Okay, I'm talking about male players. Okay, male tournaments. Okay, men's World Cup for now. Okay, don't be angry at me. Okay, but right now I'm just taking men's because I need to just minimize my data so that the code runs faster and model is trained faster, and we are more specific to men's for now. Okay, so yeah, I'm just saying that from my Excel sheet, remove the men's remove the women's part. Okay, so it's gonna remove all the female players, all the scores, all the matches for them. Okay, so it's like I have scores and runs and teams only for the men's for now. Okay, so that's why. Okay, and I'm just saying now I have this, so I'm just gonna say that just drop all the gender part. Okay, just drop after that, just remove the gender column because we don't need the gender column right now. I know I have only one gender, that is male, so I'm just removing the gender column now because I don't care about anything in the gender part, because now I only know that yeah, in my whole Excel file we only have males right now. Okay, after this code we only have males right now, so we have removed males. Easy, right? Now after this I am gonna say that like my goal is to target ODIs. Okay, 50 overs. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that just get the overs who are 50. Okay, if the match is lesser than 50 overs, okay, suppose if by chance my data set contains a match with 20 overs, it's not an ODI, right? It's not an ODI for me. For me, 50 overs is an ODI. So I'm just saying that from my data, just filter out only 50 ones. Okay, so I'm just keeping all the matches which have 50 overs only. Okay, not less than that, not more than that. Okay, so this is my feature extraction. Okay, this is my feature extraction, and you can call it filtering of my data. Okay, so I'm filtering my data like this, so shortening it and only getting the relevant amount of data. So after this, again I am saying drop these two columns also. I don't need overs because I know overs are 50. Okay, and I don't need match type because I know that 50 overs means ODI. Okay, so I'm just dropping these columns. Okay, and after that I'm gonna dump it to a file named as dataset level1.pkl, because this much of progress is going to require half an hour or maybe 15 to 20 minutes at least, so you won't repeat it again and again if some error is caused. That's why after doing this much, after successfully doing this part, I'm just saving it to my dataset level 1 pkl file. Okay, so you just need to run this. Okay, you just need to run this like this, and after 15 to 20 minutes a file named as dataset level1.pkl would be created. Okay, so I'm gonna directly paste that file because we don't need to waste that much time. So this file would be created. Okay, this is the progress after doing everything. The data which we were using is finally saved here with all the filtering and feature extraction. Okay, easy. Now after this, let's work on another file which is feature extraction 2.5. Okay, so now here we are going to start working on dataset level1.pkl. Previously we were working on data. We converted it to dataset level1.pkl by just removing unnecessary things, just filtering out things, and now we have dataset level1 pkl. Now here we are gonna do some operations, get some extra columns, remove some extra columns, and then again create a pkl file so that our progress is saved every time, right? So that saves a lot of time. That's why I'm creating a pkl file. Okay, so automatically it would be created once you run this file, once you run the first file. Okay, once you run the first file, step 1 is complete, progress is saved inside dataset underscore level1.pkl. Okay, easy, right? All right. Let me just have a cup of tea. Hmm. So guys, if you have any doubts till now, please tell me in the live chat. I'm just having a look in the live chat. And also, if you are worried about the source code, where will be the source code, I'm gonna share it in my GitHub repository, and also provide you the link in my GitHub repository. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay. Hmm. All right, let's continue. So let's begin with step two. So step two is again filtering things out. All right. So this part is a little bit easier, you would say, because it does not have that much things. Okay, so again, I needed some imports. I did some imports, and then I have loaded my pkl file. Okay, dataset level1.pkl file. So whatever progress I have done here and saved it in the dataset level1.pkl file, now I am calling it inside my feature extraction tool. Okay, so now I actually don't need feature extraction one file. Okay, you can delete it or do whatever you want, and I also don't need my data now because we have already converted it into my pkl saved format, better format. Okay, now we have this. So what I'm gonna do is, again, I am gonna convert my data. Like right now, my main goal is what? My main goal is what? My main goal is to get innings. Okay, so it's like I'm gonna get first innings. Okay, I'm gonna get first innings and the deliveries out of it. Okay, how many balls are left? Okay, so in 0.1 ball, this score, 0.2 ball, this score, 0.3 ball, this score. So from my small data set, I need to expand it. Okay, so for that, I have already written a piece of code. Okay, you can just, if you are not able to understand my piece of code, don't worry, you can use chat gpt for it. It would just explain you, okay, this guy has converted these columns to these. Okay, so yeah. All right, so what I've actually done here is, you can see what I've actually done here is, I'm just saying that get these things. Okay, and create, I'm basically creating a new excel file, okay, or new data set for from my existing amount of matches. Okay, so I'm just saying get innings. Okay, get the first innings, get the number of deliveries. From the number of deliveries, I'm just getting all these things. Okay, I'm just getting all these things: batting team, teams, ball of the match, batsman, bowler, and so on. Okay, I'm getting all of these things. Okay, so I'm just saying that like if wicket, then player is out, something like that. Okay, and finally I'm passing all this data. You can see match id, teams, batting team, ball, batsman, bowler, runs, and so on to my new excel sheet. Okay, and I'm just saving it inside delivery underscore df file. Okay, so if you are going to print this, so let me just print it for you, and I think we can waste 2 minutes here. It's not bad. Okay, okay, I think I need to run it here. Okay, so it's gonna take a few like 2 minutes at least. So let's wait for 2 minutes. Then we are gonna continue. Okay, I'm just showing you what it actually now contains. Okay, what my data set looks like. Hi Robinhood. Hi Santosh Kumar. Hi Cloud. Hi Matthew Zerudo. If you are having any doubts, please tell me in the live chat. And if you want to get the source code, I'll be uploading it. Once we end this session, I'll be uploading it. I'll be sharing it on GitHub. Okay. Let me just do that till now. Okay. Let me just do it for you all, so that you wanna check or you wanna write the source code along with me. You can just do that. Okay. Just wait. I'm sharing you the GitHub repository. Um, All right, guys. So you can see that this is kind of my data set. Okay, that's how it actually looks. Okay, you can have a look. And I'm just going to paste this here so that you remember how my data set looks like. Okay, so my data set now looks like this. Okay, it has match ID, it has teams and bowling and batting. The dot 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 is actually the hidden part, then the city, then the venue, and so on. Okay, somewhat this is kind of the data set right now we have. Okay, after all the conversions. Okay, okay, just a second. I think I need to do some changes. Okay, anyways, guys, at the end of this video, I'll be sharing you the source code. Right now, I have lots of load in my PC. Anyways, so you can see that right now, after all this, okay, after the first part, okay, converting it into readable format, then again after that, converting the balls, getting all the things, okay.